And welcome, everybody. Robert Aducci here, along with the ghost of Tim Brown. Welcome,
I'm
Tim.
not a ghost. I'm not a ghost.
I can't see you though. I think you're. I think that makes you a ghost.
Okay, fine. I'm a ghost.
Good morning, everybody. I see some regulars in the chat there: Jihi, Padre, Grey March, and Brooding Paladin.
Welcome.
Hey, and Andrew. Noon. It's noon there. Yes. Happy. Yeah. Good morning slash noon slash evening if you're tuning in from Europe.
True enough. True enough.
So it's been a little while since we've done a Ulysses Worlds, but here we are. Let's talk about all of the great stuff that we've been working on, things that have been coming out. And foremost in that is that Fading Suns, the books are in the wild. We've been getting a lot of great pictures of fans sharing their collections. Those D20s are awesome. Those aluminum
Aren't they?
D20s.
Yep.
The metal coins are amazing. Like all the production values of Fading Suns are fantastic.
Yeah, we're really proud of the product, and our production people and layout and everything did a really great job. The art's spectacular. Very proud of this product. Glad to have it out.
Yeah, and so now that these books are finally in our hands, we're ready to talk about the next crowdfunding. The next
Hmm.
crowdfunding is going to be called Fading Suns New Frontiers, and it will be soon. How soon? We'll watch Heretical Musings today at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern for an announcement on when we're starting.
How cagey of you to not say, but point them at the Heretical Musings show. I love it.
That's right. And speaking of that, so Bill Bridges and Andrew Greenberg do Heretical Musings the first and third Thursdays of the month at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. Last time they did their own unboxings of the
Hmm.
books that they got. Um, Andrew Andrew says I can't wait to watch it, but Andrew, you can't watch it. You're on it, dude. You got to be on it. Um, and JM and the crew of the Oh Boy are streaming every Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. We have a special show tonight. The crew of the Oh Boy will be doing their unboxing of their Fading Suns Kickstarter materials
Hmm.
and sharing their thoughts on them. So definitely check that out as well. So we're gonna have lots of Fading Suns today and tonight. Um, Now, as part of the new Frontiers crowdfunding, we'll be supporting WebDM Plays with the new short series for Fading Suns with GM Jim Davis and some fantastic players. You can catch the teaser trailer on Facebook and Twitter, and I'll throw the link for Twitter right now in case people haven't seen it in the chat. It's a really cool little video.
Awesome.
It's just a really short kind of little teaser trailer, but I think that's going to be a great show.
Cool.
So
Awesome. So yeah, we got a lot of great stuff going on with Fading Suns, and I hope everybody gets their materials soon if you haven't got them already, and definitely get in touch with what you think about that great stuff. But moving on to other lines for Torg Eternity, we're in the same sort of situation. The word from our warehouse is that pretty much all of the Orrorsh products are in, and we're just waiting on a few more to arrive at the warehouse before we can start sending those out as well. So Orrorsh is nearly ready for shipment. Of course, it might take a little time to get them to the US, but European backers should get them in the next month or two. Now, as a reminder, Torg Eternity is available on the Foundry virtual tabletop, Foundry VTT, and we've got a nice link up for that so everybody can play Torg Eternity there on Foundry. Also, we've got great streaming content that continues for Torg Eternity. That includes The Horseman every Tuesday at 5:30 Pacific on Twitch, and that's followed by an upload to YouTube. And this is the game that J.M. DeFogie puts together, and I think Ross Watson has been a player, but
mm-hmm.
I think he may have bowed out recently. I think they've had a little send-off for him, but
Oh, I
you
missed
never
that.
you never know when some other people might be showing up to play in The Horseman, and maybe we can tempt Ross to get back in it sometime as well.
There you go.
You can catch the last episode of The Horseman on YouTube. And welcome back to the B team, because that's what's taking now. Flying over Crater Lake, the B team swoops into the living lands to rescue Reggie. But can they fight the forces of Barut Ka and reclaim the Anvil of Life, or will it be corrupted by the forces of darkness? Those are the very things we'll find out on The Horseman, so definitely tune in.
It looks like in the chat, some people had some questions about the PDFs for that. I'm not sure on the details of that, but I will find out and let everybody know. And then more questions about Pan Pacifica and when that will happen. That will also be real soon, and we will make some announcements on those when we're able to. But real soon, like in the
Yeah,
next, you know,
the,
this
a lot of
quarter.
our crowdfundings are stacking up like airliners at a stormy airport. It's
Yeah.
just, we got to get the last one landed before we can send the next one out. So we were just chatting before the show how on a design and art and layout level we're so ahead of the game, but
Mm-hmm.
getting things through production now is proving more and more difficult. But as we get them, we can turn those next releases around even quicker. So bear with us and stay tuned. Appreciate it.
Yeah, and like Torg Eternity, the Dark Eye is now also fully available as a rule set on Foundry. So you can enter the data yourself, or you can purchase the core rule book and have it all ready for you. And for those of that backed the Gods of Aventura crowdfunding, Tim was talking about stuff getting kind of stacked up, but we are happy to note that we're just waiting on a couple more products to arrive at our warehouses before we start packing and sending out those to European backers and putting them on a boat for the U.S. warehouse. And we'll let you know when that happens, but we're hoping in the next month that all that will be happening.
Awesome. And for the Aventuria adventure card game, now that the late pledge for Extraordinary Heroes and Epic Adventures is finished, we'll start packing orders and shipping those out soon as well. I know that's just the theme of this episode,
Yes,
isn't
it
it?
is. Yes, it is, which is a good theme to have.
Our warehouse people are standing ready. Mo at the Tabletop Bellhop channel continues to put out great videos about the Aventuria game, and we're putting up some links to some reviews. There's a review of Arsenal of Heroes, Dual Expansion, and Master Taylor's Poltergeist, and we're going to put up links to those in the chat here as well.
Yeah, he's put out a ton. So if you go to the Tabletop Bellhop channel, there's probably like maybe upwards of a dozen videos now, all Aventuria stuff. He's really enjoying this game, which is awesome.
Cool. So for Myth, the Dawn of Heroes project is still well underway. Meet Me at the Table, a YouTube channel release of review and playthrough of Myth Dawn of Heroes using the free print and play packet, and you can check it out at the link that we're going to put here. You can watch that on a YouTube, and then the print and play link we're making available to people as well. We are closer and closer and closer every minute to putting out the final communication to people to ensure we get just all of the right journeyman materials out to people who deserve those. So watch your inboxes for information on that. The role-playing game for Myth that we're going to call Tales of Legend, Ross is well along on the initial design on the first wave of those products, and in fact, I know they've moved on to what they're going to do with some of the second wave releases. So I've been reviewing a lot of material with those guys, but we're also seeing a lot of terrific art that's coming in for the covers and the interiors of Tales of Legend, and it looks just really it really looks fantastic. So I can't wait to get more of that stuff out in front of people.
Yeah, I saw recently some of those covers, and yeah, it just looks amazing. I'm excited.
And for those of you still watching with bated breath, the progress on Space 1889 continues. Daryl is moving forward with Rachel Savicki, and they are putting together a lot of great material. There's new art coming that we'll be able to share fairly soon. I know Daryl is deep into the details of like perfecting the Martian language and gathering information from the Ether Society newsletters and other stuff that happened in the past. So there's a lot of behind the scenes work going there as Daryl is working hammer and tongs to put the liftwood to this and launch that project as well. So pretty exciting stuff. Stay tuned.
Nice. In the chat, he asks, any more polls or news for Las Vegas Con next year? Will we be attending any cons this year? So
Uh,
I don't think we're attending any cons this year officially. I know some of the folks doing the Torganized Play are going to be running games at Dragon Con. So if you are in Georgia, you can check that out. I think it's in September, I think.
yeah, I think you're right.
But that's not an official. They're all fans, but they do great work. So definitely check that out if you like Torg. And then
Yeah, as
any new info on the VegasCon?
not new info other than we've got a whole new organization of how we're going to handle conventions going forward. And one of the next topics we're going to discuss is getting everything online to run the Vegas Con at the Artisan Hotel, just as we had hoped to this past year, but we're going to do it this coming April instead. So April 2022. Definitely going to happen. We'll try to get more details out to everybody, but yeah, that reset, pushed us a whole year, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
And as for Gen Con, which will happen in September in Indianapolis, again, we, Ulysses, are not officially attending the show. However, I will be there. So there's a lot of meetings and stuff that I'll be taking care of, but I'll be keeping an eye out for interesting things, and maybe I can give a report here in this show after I get back.
Hmm. Nice. Andrew Greenberg says I may demo Fading Suns at Dragon Con, but he hasn't gotten a speaking schedule for it yet. So if you're going to be at Dragon Con, find Andrew and tell him to run a game for you.
Just demand it. He
Just
likes
demand it.
that.
Yeah, he loves it. And Grey March asks, what happened to the monthly online cons? So those have kind of fallen by the wayside for the moment. I've just been trying to help out with the Fading Suns customer support stuff. So we're all, we've gotten all that stuff taken care of. And then I'm now also helping out with the crowdfunding details. And so I've kind of been busy with that stuff. But we're going to try to get the monthly online cons back going soon.
Great.
So I think that about does it for today. Any last comments from the chat? Go ahead and throw them in there. And as Andrew reminds us, please come check out Heretical Musings Con today at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, where we're going to talk about or I say we, but I mean Andrew and Bill are going to talk about the next wave of Fading Suns.
Nice plug.
Let's see. Wolfeye says, as there was no late pledge for Orrorsh, we were promised an opportunity for specially designed pre-orders. Did this totally fall through? So there were, I'm not sure the exact details, but there were some issues with the back end of the website and getting these going for that. So I'm not sure where that is, what happened with it, but we'll, in the future, I think we'll either get that going, or we'll go back to the game on tabletop model where we do the late pledge on that. But I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything about it. Have you?
I have not. So anyone with a specific question on that, make sure to get that question in through the regular channels, and yeah, we'll push that forward, see if we can get that shaken out.
Yeah. So I think that's going to do it for us today, folks. Thanks for watching Ulysses World's news show. If you'd like to chat more with Ulysses folks or other fans, please check out our Discord community. And if you'd like the show, please follow and subscribe to our channels on Twitch and YouTube, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss anything. Come back in 2 weeks, Thursday, July 15th at 9 a.m. Pacific for more Ulysses World's news. For Ulysses Spiel, I'm Robert Adichie, and this is Tim Brown. Thanks for watching.
Thanks a lot, everybody. Take care.
Bye.